What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of this Southampton career mode. Currently pre-season, of course, looking to improve the squad and bring a few players in, let a few players go. We're in the middle of the International Cup as well. You can see we're top of the group on the right hand side. It's just changed. I'll change it back. We're top of the group. You can see we've got one game remaining. It looks as though we're going to go through to the knockout stage. Lazio back in for Graziano Pella. I'm going to let him go. I want the funds. I want the wage budget. He's not going to play. Barely played last year. Even though his record was good, and I know he's a bit of a Saints favourite, I do feel like it is time to let him go. So the offer is accepted. We've had an offer from Juventus for young Harrison Reed. Now, he is a player that I probably plan on integrating into the first team over the next year and a half. However, if they want to buy him, they can pay $4 million. So again, Gylfi Sigurdsson has rejected a move, saying that he's happy at his current club and feels he's a top player there. We offered him important first team player status here, and he still doesn't want to come, so I will leave that deal alone. You can see Ethan White is a guy that I've gone for from New York, just because he's a centre-back. We need cover in that position. 25 years old, so he's young. Young enough to develop. Doesn't cost a lot. His wages are next to nothing. The transfer fees next to nothing. He will join the club. And then you can see in terms of first team centre-halves, Dortmund have accepted our £7 million bid for Subotic, but look at his wages. They are astronomically high. I mean, we can afford it, particularly when Pella goes. We'll have more in that wage budget fund. We do need another first team centre-half, particularly if we're to let Fonte leave. So I am tempted. I'll offer him 85 to start with. He will be an important first team player for us. Hopefully we can tempt him into a move. Chelsea have given up in their pursuit of James Ward-Prowse. Good. So here we go, final group game. Forster will be in goal, Target and Cedric the fullbacks. Ethan White, the new boy from New York, will play at centre-half with youngster Turnbull. James Ward-Prowse will play in midfield with Victor Wanyama. Vilna will play wide on the left, Joel Campbell on the right, and Dele Alli will play behind Benzia, who starts up front again. Vilna putting the defender under pressure. He's won the ball back as well. Good dummy to sell the defender. Vilna in on goal, and he gives us the lead 11 minutes into the game. This young guy is a dream. I mean, he's really showing, he's really working hard for a start, but also he's got the talent to do things at this level. I know it's only a friendly and I'm not reading too much into it, but he scored again. He scored a beaut before. He's put himself in and around the fringes of the first team squad here. Here's Fernandez. Oh, that's a good ball through. Got some defending to do here. Haven't done it well. Penalty's been given. It's Vilna. He scored at one end and now he's the villain at the other end. Horrendous tackle, really. Come on then, Fraser, lad. What you got? Down the middle. Oh, it's a cracking pen. 1-1. Defending to do. Good challenge. Great challenge, really, from Turnbull. And he comes away with it here. What can he do? Oh, good footwork from the youngster. Good ball through the middle as well, where James Ward-Prowse is through. That's a good save. That's a good finish. Benzia, 2-2 for him now. Ward-Prowse unlucky. Really good run, but hard work was done by Turnbull. He won the ball initially, and it was a good attacking move. He cuts back onto a stronger left foot. Great footwork from him. Fizzes one into Ward-Prowse, who plays it through to Vilna. Good effort. So, as usual, we'll make a lot of changes. Traore on for Benzia. Barros, the youngster, will come on for Vilna. Lloyd Isgrove will come on for Campbell on the right-hand side. Tadic in for Dele Alli in that cam role. Yoshida will replace Ethan White. Jordi Classy will replace Ward-Prowse. And Bertrand for Target. Loads of changes. He's done very well here and played the ball through to Bertrand Traore. He knocks it onto Wanyama. Traore gets it back onto Classy. What a move. Can we finish? Yes, we can. We get a bit fortunate. Tadic, the ball dropped back to him. I'm more, proud of the way we played and the build-up than the actual goal itself. We're 3-1 up. We're going through to the knockout stage unless something extraordinary happens. He finds Tadic, who turns nicely. Sprays one out to Lloyd Isgrove. He's going to have a shot, surely, here. Cuts inside. Hits one now. Good save. Full-time whistle's going to go at any moment. There it is. 3-1 victory. We're through to the knockout stage. Controlled that game all the way through. I know it's only a friendly, but the performance was pleasing. And we'll see what we can do next. But form has been very impressive. Subotic has declined our contract offer, so I'll offer him what he wants, which is 90k a week, plus important first team player status. So just looking at further players we can sign, these are the guys that the scouts have suggested. Dominic Heinz at centre-half, 6'2", 22 years old. Stats look decent. I'm going to send an inquiry for him. And also we obviously need a keeper, so Timo Horn is potentially an option, so inquiry goes for him as well. So the scout from Spain has brought back Sergio Rico as a potential backup goalkeeper. Stats don't look amazing, but again, it is just as a backup. He is 6'4". I like a big goalkeeper. I'll send the inquiry for him as well. So finally, Levante have accepted our offer for Davison. We've been after him for a while. 12.5 million is the offer they've accepted. I'm going to give him the wage budget that he wants and important first team player status as well. 23 million for a backup goalkeeper, that's just too much. Sevilla want 12 million for Sergio Rico. They're not having that. I'm going to offer 4. And they've asked for 8.5 million for Dominique Heinz. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. We do need another centre-back. Ethan White is a player that we're looking just purely as backup, not to be someone that plays in the squad. Whereas this guy might potentially be a starter. We'll offer 5.25 million for him. You can see one not necessarily great bit of news, but Graziano Pella joins Lazio. Pleased that he's moved on. I feel like it was the right thing to do. He wouldn't have played here. And Subotic has also accepted our contract offer. Now, great player, got all the experience from Dortmund. I'm just going to stall it to see if we can get somebody else in on a lower wage budget. Maybe Laporte. Now, Laporte, his value is 22.5 million, so far greater than Subotic, and his wages are almost just as high. So, I'm going to go back in, going to confirm the Subotic deal. Welcome to the Saints, my friend. So we're taking on Porto next in the knockout stage of this competition, and I know the season's fast approaching, so what I'm going to do with this one is put out the team that I would probably start if this was our first league game. So what I feel is the strongest team right now. Forster in goal, Bertrand will play at left back, Cedric at right back, Subotic and Van Dijk will be the centre halves. Roberto and Wanyama will be the two holding midfielders. Not sure about Roberto. Jordi Classy is putting him under pressure for that place. Yannick Bolasie will play on the left, the Ox on the right, and Dele Alli behind Charlie Austin. Oh, good bit of play here from Andre in the midfield. Good ball through, and they've turned and they've completely cut us apart here. Maxi's popped the ball in 2 minutes into the game. Not what we had planned. Charlie Austin's made a run ahead of him. Bolasie has picked him out. Austin is the wrong side of the defence. Can he get an effort in on goal? He's brought down. Ball finds its way through to Ali, who made a complete hash of it, but the penalty has been given. Here we go. Charlie Austin picks himself up. Chance to equalise almost immediately. We're back in 13 minutes into this game gone. 1-1. Corona for Porto. What a ball through. That is defence non-existent. It's 2-1. This is just a goal fest right now. Neither team has had any other chances other than the goals. 18 minutes in, we're 2-1 down. We've got it all to do. Again, you can see awful defending. Where's Cedric going there? Good touch. Gets away from the challenge of Van Dijk. 2-1. Plays it through to Austin. He's timed his run very well. Cut inside his man, Charlie Austin, and hit one. That was not far away. Sergio Roberto gets it onto his right foot. Can he hit one? He can. Great stop from Fabiano. Sergio Roberto into Wanyama. Good turn from him. He finds Charlie Austin. Good ball through. Can Bolasie get there? He can. Slides it just wide of the post, and the half-time whistle was gone. Very, very entertaining first half, but score currently 2-1 to Porto. So as usual, changes. Benzia will come on for Charlie Austin. Hopefully he can keep up his run of goal-scoring form. Going to bring on Vilna for Yannick Bolasie. Joel Campbell will come on for the Ox. Ward-Prowse on for Sergio Roberto. Turnbull can come on for Van Dijk. Just making loads of changes. Target left back. And Jordi Classy in for Wanyama. Let's go. Second half. Target's done well to win the ball back there. And find James Ward-Prowse through the gap. He goes to the left where Vilna is waiting. Scoop turn. Plays the ball inside to Target. Cuts it back. Benzia pokes it into the top corner. That's 3-3 for him now. He's going to make it difficult for us to leave him out. Really good composed play. Target could have gone for goal himself, but Ward-Prowse picked out Vilna. Little scoop turn. Little ball inside. Target. Loads of time. Difficult finish actually, but he's done well. James Ward-Prowse, that's a good ball inside to find Benzia. Going to have a crack, Benzia. Good save. Corner whipped to the edge of the box. Jordi. Oh dear. Here's Dele Alli. Just needs somebody to run ahead of him. Instead he looks left where Vilna is waiting. Tries to go past his man. He's still got possession. He's turned into the box. Lays it off. Ward-Prowse is blocked on the line. Ali is there. Oh. There you go, full-time whistle's gone. Even game, finishes 2-2. We had a lot of chances in that second half, but I think it's going to go to penalties, or does it have extra time first? No, we're going straight to penalties. This is good news. Not going to select the takers. We'll let them decide themselves. So it goes straight to penalties. No extra time in this pre-season competition. Let's see who can make it through to the final and get the opportunity to win some extra prize funds. Benzia is up first. Scored in the game. Can he score in the shootout? No. Come on, Fraser, son. Let's see if you can keep the scores level. That's going straight down the middle. No, it isn't. 1-0 Porto. Joel Campbell up next. Little stutter in the run-up. This one's going down the middle. There's a dink. That is worse than Campbell's. Come on, James Ward-Prowse. I've got every faith in you, lad. Pick out that top corner. There you go. Brahimi to keep Porto ahead in the shootout. Another dink coming up. What are they doing? Jordi Classy up next for us. No messing around. Fires one into that top corner. Quintero for Porto. Surely not another dink. Oh, it has stayed out though. Chance for us to go through to the final. Cedric with the opportunity of all people. Score this and we are through, lad. Oh, it's a good penalty. Just out of reach of the goalkeeper. Cedric, somehow we've won that shootout after missing our first 2 penalties. Sends us through to the final. So we've been awarded 2.6 million regardless of what happens in the final. Good news regarding Davison. He has accepted our contract offer. He's been a long-time target of ours. I'm a big fan of his. He's only 25. We'll bring him in, adds another weapon to our attack. And then we've had an offer for our goal machine of last season, Charlie Austin. Not looking to sell him at all. So if Sunderland want him, they can pay way over the odds and give us £20 million. So they've come back, said they want 8.5 still for Dominic Heights. That's not happening. So Sevilla have rejected our offer for Sergio Rico. Still means we need a backup goalkeeper. It just will not be this guy. So that'll bring this episode to a close, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the transfers. Keep your suggestions coming in, particularly in terms of a goalkeeper. We're going to be playing Wolfsburg in the final of the European International Cup next for a chance to boost our transfer budget that little bit further. We've got about 10 million to spend, so still room to improve the squad. But pre-season has gone well. We've been playing some really good stuff, so looking forward to the season ahead. Hope you are too. Drop a like if you are. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and we'll see you next time.